Oh, I like it here.
Hang on, we gotta... Is it on our end that we turn his volume up, or is it on his end?
It's on his end. He's got to turn his mic boost up.
Settings. Cheap.
Can we turn screen down too?
Hello, and welcome to the show. Psych back here with some more... What the heck did I just click on? With some more Minecraft. We are starting a new series, and I hope you guys will enjoy what you're about to witness. I have a lot of people on here that have joined me for this experience, and I think a couple of them will be recording from time to time as well. Just so you're aware, this is a long-term adventure. I don't plan on having a real identity or closure to it. It's just having fun, and that's what Minecraft is all about, having fun. So, that being said, why don't you take a look at the first day here on the new Minecraft server.
Look, we got swamp.
Alright guys, so basic gist of the server. The only thing you need to be aware of is no griefing.
Water bear.
Pranks are okay. No stealing items. If you see somebody claimed an area, don't build on it.
And don't dig under it, water bear.
Stay within positive 5,000, negative 5,000 to start off with.
Okay.
That's it.
Where's Ostadar?
He's still messing with his mic.
I'm still messing with my mic.
I can hear you now.
You're fine. Whatever you do.
I can hear you.
Gone?
Nope, you're good.
I
Or
don't.
yes, it's gone.
Also, make sure we
down a little bit.
122.
make sure we replant saplings after this stuff, because we don't know
Yes, agree, you're better.
how sparse trees are going to be. So
Very true.
There he is.
death
Hi.
counter is on.
Hi.
You can see it just by
Hi.
hitting the tab.
Hi.
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 That's Scree.
Oh god. They both do it. They're just gonna stay in a loop. Alright, everybody should come up here so that we can do an intro and get Ostadar introduced. Because nobody knows him yet.
Because nobody knows the trouble.
That's really
Oh, is he not a human
you know?
either?
It's really annoying.
I'm a human.
What are you? Can't stop moving. What is he?
Or he said up
Are you
where?
an Ewok? I can't tell what he is!
That's the point!
So anybody who doesn't know, I think I've introduced you well enough at this point, but Ostadar is my real-life brother. He's
an imaginary brother.
Joining us here on our server to have some fun with us.
He's imaginary. He's not real.
Poor bastard.
Are you recording already?
I'm always recording.
He's always recording.
Damn it, I was
It's
gonna
like
wait
been
for
how
you to do
many
an
years
official
now,
intro.
dude?
It's sundown. Does anybody have any torches?
No, but I'm making charcoal, so make some torches.
Alright, I'm going to put the apple in here and take one of the cooked chops.
We have to wait out sundown because we don't have no picks.
I got picks. I got cobble. What do you need? Did anybody make any? Yes, you're making
Here's
some right
12
now.
more seeds.
Okay.
Here, I've got a few torches. Where do you want them?
Just spread a few around. Keep this
Hey, I just took inventory.
general area opened up. Just general
Lightened
area
up.
lightened up.
Rain, up under the cliffs would be good, too. At least one.
As far as heading off in which directions, I figured we would purposely try to head in different directions, even just placing a side down with an arrow pointing the direction that you went with your name. And that way when you take off whenever you decide to take off,
Oh my...
nobody heads the exact same direction you do, right off the get-go.
Seems like a good plan.
I think we should draw straws.
Well, I know what I want to find.
Oh.
What do you want to find?
Diamonds. I want to find diamonds.
A water temple.
Okay. I also am looking for a water temple, but not for the same purpose, I guarantee you.
That's where I'm going to put my bait. Well, actually, I don't know yet. Unless I find something cool. So I don't really know where I want to put it.
Oster's jumping on the farm.
I didn't jump on anything.
I saw him.
We can get some fence.
Yeah, you guys should get along great. Don't cheat!
Waterbear says that an awful lot.
What, that I don't cheat?
Yeah.
Because it's true.
It's not true.
You haven't proved it yet.
Whatever.
I'm keeping my signs.
Keep your signs.
F3.
See what happens. You'll have signs in your inventory.
way?
That's what's going to happen.
I'm going to go north. In a general northerly direction.
Yay, we'll be neighbors.
No, because you're going east.
Well, we can still be neighbors. I made a sign. I put it in a very inconvenient spot.
Ouch.
Oops.
Ouch.
You tried to swim in lava.
Already.
Where'd you find
Yay,
lava?
first death! Woohoo!
Good job, Waterbear.
Hey! You just took 5 of my hearts, jerk.
I was hoping to take more.
Where'd you find lava at? Were you down that low already?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Wow. That's why you're so quiet.
Butthead.
You probably already taken all the glowstone out of the nether, too.
I have.
Holy cow.
I'm getting in my boat and going away. Goodbye.
Can I have 3 cobble?
You
I
can't
don't
have
know, can
nothing.
you?
You cheat.
Rain, please.
Go find it in the lava.
A second. Sorry, hitting wrong buttons.
Congratulations.
So, Ostadar, what is your skin supposed to be?
I don't even know.
It's cool. Hello.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
I have claimed this
Oh, but you
land.
can
Sign
be-
on it. It's mine.
This
If I
house
find
holds
horses, I'm starting a
so
horse
many
farm.
cool things.
It's like, well, no, I'll be there soon to make a glue farm.
We'll be burning your glue farm.
So we'll make it out of stone.
Alright, there's some more coal. Get this going here.
It has caves. You
There's
can't
7
go in
iron
any
in here that is mine. Don't take it.
Water bear.
I'm...
I didn't say it, Waterbear. She's just mean.
I found pigs! Hi, pigs! Oh, this is great.
Yes, Ostadar, she gets excited about everything.
That is true.
Oh, childlike enthusiasm.
Childlike, at least. Trying to find a pretty place to build my base. You know.
You're not gonna build
I
a cycle?
No,
Nope, we're all going separate ways. Let's
Nice.
go.
I fully intend to just derp around and enjoy myself in this particular series. My base
Well-
will not be anything spectacular, but I like it, and that's what's important.
Go ahead and just...
Hey, Ostadar, you want to see
Oh.
something funny?
Yeah,
Watch
just a
this.
second.
I found
Wait,
kitties.
I'm not there. No.
No, give it 5
Aw.
seconds.
Whatever.
You suck.
I was waiting for one of them to say it. None of them said it.
You're just an asshole, that's all.
What were we supposed to say?
That I'm a cheater.
Cheater!
That lava that got me spread the wrong way. It didn't go the way it was supposed to.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
It killed you, so it was the way it was supposed to go.
I'm gonna have to agree with her on that. I'm just saying. So I have some pretty entertaining ideas for this map. I've got a whole bunch of things on the brain that will be fun games for us all to play. I think I'm gonna focus on doing that since this is a server. I want to focus on having some things that we can do interactively from time to time.
Not
I
gonna
don't
lie,
interact with you people.
I've been planning pranks.
Uh-oh.
But they were all for.
Oh, no.
They were all for rain, right?
He wouldn't prank me, he loves
yes.
me.
What'd you get?
String.
String. Oh snap!
Ooh, I see diamonds. Just have to get to them.
Good
Have to get
lord!
an iron
Did you
pick
take
first.
off, or did you just make your own little?
She took off.
Yeah, I took off.
You guys are already off and running, huh?
Yep.
I'm farming.
I saw the
Oh, I
diamonds.
got
I cannot get
ducks.
them yet.
What did I need?
A girlfriend?
Shut up.
Some redstone.
They
I don't
take
know
too
what
much
I'm
time.
gonna use that for, but
They don't take too
I was
much
gonna-
time. They're totally worth it. Well, depending on
Disagree.
what kind you get.
You got an iron pick and an iron sword, Psycho?
yes, I do.
Good.
And now I got a whole bunch of gold, baby. Oh, yeah. Make myself a golden apple.
If you get to me, there's some stuff here for you.
Can that be a real water bucket this time?
Sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Travel. I can't wait for this enchanting table.
For disenchanting?
For this enchanting table.
Because everything's so slow when you first start out, all the picks and
Uh-huh.
everything. Just think of it like you don't know any better. This is the first time you're playing. You're thinking, holy cow, this is an amazing game.
Alright, I'm going up. Oh, I needed to show you where the cave was. Where are you?
I am coming to you.
I don't know why he needs to be OP so fast.
Because he's of the now generation. Or something like
Alright,
that.
so the way out from down here is right there, up this, through the granite right there.
Okay.
That's the way out.
Mm.
Then there's a lot of cave up here.
Uh-oh.
Up where?
Up here.
One
A
of
lot.
the chickens might have to die.
Sweet.
So come
You might
up
have
here.
to eat it.
Yep.
You have a sense of direction, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
So, my intention for longevity of this is indefinite. If there's ever a point where I start getting a little bit bored, then I'm just going to walk away, but I'm going to keep the server on. Because now knowing that I have played this game for as long as I have, and I always end up wanting to come back to play it more, there's just no point. If I ever really, really want to start over, I can just take all my stuff off and
Exactly.
and go away. You know what I mean?
That's my
Just go away, would you?
theory too.
So that's my plan.
Where's my steak?
Did you just tell me to go away?
Yes.
It was not very nice of you.
Well, I was kidding, so.
I have a sword.
He survived that? I hit him twice and he fell off the side of the hill. Holy crap, that's a powerful creeper.
Now it's getting late.
Yep.
Where
Holy
you at,
cow, that
Summer?
creeper was running. Do creepers spawn with speed potions on them?
No.
Okay, I was just lagging or something then.
Why do bunnies spawn with one adult and two babies?
Why do bunnies suddenly appear every time you are near?
I was gonna apologize to Ostar, but then I remembered that he grew up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's used to my antics.
Oh,
You
What?
okay?
What
I
happened?
never saw this. I've never seen this biome before.
Oh.
What is it?
What is it?
It's the icicle one.
The spike one?
Oh,
You
wow!
found a spikes? Wow.
That ice, the icicle, that you can't, those, they don't, it doesn't melt.
You can sell that.
Packed ice?
So it's a very good trading implement. If you want to sell that on the open market here on the server, I guarantee you I'll be buying some from you.
Me too.
Actually, that's where I'm gonna live now.
Just be careful, because everything freezes if you try to make anything. You gotta
Yeah.
cover it up.
Hard to build there.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna live there.
He's gonna create a monopoly.
It's cool looking though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's one of the best
I
additions.
love this area,
they
and I
made.
love the tree in the middle of the waterfall.
Oh, more lapis, yes!
Right, Hodor's going out.
Lapis is so necessary now, you know?
I know.
Only if you're power hungry.
No, it's necessary. You can't
Can't enchant.
enchant without it.
I can survive without enchanting. I'll survive this whole server without enchanting.
Alright, I'm
I
holding
give
you
her
to that.
20 minutes.
Come here, cow.
I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a introduction to the server and what all we did there. We had a fun time on our first day here, and I am all set up. I am the last one to take off from the spawn island. I'm going to go ahead and give you a look at the directions people went. we got just some signs skewed about as to show where people went. So I'm essentially going to be, this is, I believe, south. Let me look. No, this is east. So I'm basically going to be heading southeast or northeast to start off. I think I'm going to head that direction. And I got everything I need in my inventory to get me going, and then some. Unfortunately, I did not find diamonds because Waterbear cheated and stole them all. But my plan is to just head out and see what we can see in the surrounding area and find ourselves a beautiful piece of terrain to call our own. We'll be back. We'll be back. As the sun rises on a new day, so do we set off on a grand adventure. As you can see, I kind of stayed the night this area here. Been traveling around a lot. Let's go ahead and take a look at the coordinates here. I'm essentially out at the far end of nowhere. I wanted to try to keep the loaded areas between positive 5,000, negative 5,000, and it took me almost to the edge to find something that I really like. I've already gone over this direction, but I tell you what, right now, if you don't like the scenery you're about to see, it is so epic. So you're going to get an immediate idea that this is not a standard terrain generation, and this is something that I did a lot of research on to try to figure out how I wanted to accomplish it. And I will go into that here in just a second, but I want to show you what we got going on here. We have a roofed forest, we have a swamp biome, and we have a taiga biome right next to each other. And right over there you see a little bit of snow. That's actually a icy hills or snowy hills biome right there. They're all kind of pushed into each other, and this is the main area I want to kind of build into. But if you head this direction, there's one thing that eluded me the entire time I've played Minecraft, especially in the last series that we did, and that was an extreme taiga. There was something we wanted more than anything else, and we could not find it, and that was podzol. And guess what, folks? I now have podzol for days. Podzol. There should be some podzol over there. I believe up there is also podzol. We found ourselves what we were looking for. Something new, something exciting, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get going on this. So the generation is set up a little bit different than normal. And first point I'll make on that is if you look at my Y level, my Y level is set at 55. That's because the sea actually starts generating at level 56, and that's basically what has started the prompting of how this world is going to generate. Along with that is the idea that we want to set up a situation where there's these secluded or segregated type of areas, and it's more conducive to building one-off projects, or more conducive to having something that you feel like is actually your own, because it's not connected to anybody else or anything else. And I did a lot of messing around. I did some research online to get an idea of how I wanted to set up, and I come across a whole bunch of variables that would make sense in generation of a situation like this. So what I'm going to do is in the section below, in the information, I will list the changes to generate this kind of a terrain. I'm not going to list the seed to this. It is a random seed. It was completely picked at random the day of us starting this server, but I want to make sure that you guys have the availability to create something like this yourself. And the easiest way to do that is just share the changes. I'm only going to list the changes. Anything that is not listed there in the custom biome setup it means that it is just standard. Whatever the preset is on that, that's what it stays as. Now you see all this water sources here. This is because of the way that the swamps generate. So they generate hilly. Well, swamps are supposed to be basically flat, and they have water pockets all over the place. So now these water pockets that would be all over a swamp terrain turn into little waterfalls all over. And depending on how it's set up and how it was loaded, sometimes there'll just be pockets of water. So you're going to see potentially on other people's environments, they'll just have a water pocket. See where that lily pad is? There'd be a water pocket underneath it, and that would be it. It's going to make for some interesting terrain that, is going to have to be fiddled with a little bit. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I mean, look at this. Look at how cool all this stuff is. That whole area right there is just gorgeous. We got a floating island. I'm probably going to do something with that. I mean, come on now. Now, there is a bit of an issue with food. As you can see, I got some beef. That's stuff that I got on my way out here. There is an island right over there that there's a whole bunch of cows on. Not a significant amount, but there's at least 6 cows over there. And so I have a plan to get some wheat fields going, and I'll just breed cattle over there for the time being, kind of free range, and give myself a decent food source going on. I also have where I stashed my items, which I am not showing on video, just so that way nobody else on the server can prank me for a while, is the hope. Anyway, I have some wheat growing there as well for some backup bread. Not a lot, just a little homestead set up. Alright, so I have this brilliant idea. I want to make a huge hole straight down, but not like the same size as the one that was created for the alien orb. This one is just going to be an oversized kind of hole, but it has a purpose in mind, and so I need to lay out the size of it, and it's going to be a circle shape. I think the best way to start off would be to figure out how wide any individual section is, and then we can go from there. So it's about 22, so I can make a 22 by 22 circle essentially, which I think will be big enough. I might bump it up just a little bit. I also am going to bump it up to be an odd, and I'll get some dimensions going on that and lay it out, and then we can start digging down and see what we've discovered, because I'm still without diamonds, and at this point in time my iron is almost completely gone. I'll be right back with you here. Cave noise. Okay, so I have the circle laid out here, and I've done a little bit more work. This is much later in the day, so as you can tell, my voice sounds much sexier now. And we've got this little shaft going down, and the main reason for doing this project first is to get some resources, and this will definitely help with that, because this all needs to be hollowed out. But I want to show you here, we have a very easy way of figuring out exactly where stuff needs to go. As you can see, there's these gaps for the most of this because of where it is actually laid in place. And what I want to do is take some of this stone here, like so, in any of the locations that on the circle are going to be visible once I take this ring out. So when you get done with this, any locations that are past here, once we're digging down, this will all be glass, and we'll have this nice cylinder shape that will have a finished interior and a finished exterior. So on the outside of it, where it intersects with the hill, it will be grass. On the inside, it will be this nice, what do they call it, stone brick, and then some glass. And I think I'm going to use some color of some sort. I just don't know what color yet. That is definitely in play, though. I do like using the colored glass as much as possible. I think it can add quite a bit to your environment, doing very simple thing as colored glass. So that is the plan with that. I'm going to go down here and start. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and shovel some of this out while I'm talking. And I wanted to talk to you guys about a very important charity called Extra Life. This year I have decided to spend a little bit more time and energy involved with that. Some of you may know that I did help out the people over at MMO Reporter by letting you know that they were doing their charity event for that last year, and I mentioned in that this year I was planning on doing something. At the moment, it is just Waterbear and I that have gotten together, and we've created a group over on extralife.com called Derps for Life, and we are doing exactly that. We are being derps and hopefully bringing life to some very, very sick children. And this charity helps support the Children's Miracle Network, and the Extra Life part of this is essentially involved with gaming. That means that no matter what you do, be it video games, be it board games, what have you, you are getting together with people around the world to help raise funds for children that are sick through games. And that is all going to culminate on a weekend in November, I believe is the scheduled time frame for it, where we get together as many people as we can all at one time and play 24 hours of games. Well, I'm doing a whole bunch more than that, and there is going to be a whole bunch of information coming out about that, some of which will have already been out on a vlog that I did on the main channel. What I am hoping to do, what I'm hoping to bring to the table with my little bit is a simple task for you folks that are listening, and that is a goal of $250. And the reason why my goal is such is because I have more than that to give, of course, but I want to do things in steps, and I want to make sure that I am giving back not only to the kids that I'm going to be hopefully helping with raising money, but also give back to the people that are willing to donate money in my campaign for Extra Life. So every time I reach a goal as the group, I'm going to stream for 12 hours. That means that once the Derps for Life group reaches $250, Waterbear and I have both committed to streaming live 12 hours, and then increasing the goal by double, which means 500. If we somehow pull off $500 as well before the November mark, then we will again do another 12-hour live stream and raise the goal to $1,000. And we're going to continue this process until we reach the date set aside for the culmination of everybody playing games. So my challenge to you guys is to get me to that $250 mark. If I get to the $250 mark myself, I will be happy. Anything past that the group receives is going to be amazing, and I promise you there will be things that will be rewarded to those that are part of this. One of which is I have quite a few Steam games that I have been purchasing here and there and saving up on my gift account on Steam, and I would love, absolutely love, to start giving some of those away. So depending on how much is donated and how many people are donating, there will be a giveaway. Let's say if we reach the $250 mark, I'm going to randomly draw 6 names and give away 6 free games. The list of games available will be more than 6, so it's not like you're going to be stuck with a specific game. But you will have an opportunity to win a various smorgasbord of games. Most of these are not new name titles, but there will be a few in the mix. We'll also go ahead and say if that $500 goal is reached for the group, then we're going to up the amount of giveaways, and we'll give away 12 games. And we'll continue this process as long as I see donations coming in and reach new goals. That's my little way of saying thank you, and my little way of hoping to encourage your donations to a great cause that helps children that could very much use the help. If you don't know what Extra Life is, I strongly recommend that you go check out the website. There's more information available there. But what they do is they help children with fatal or potentially fatal diseases, either pay for bills, pay for equipment, etc. And in this case, we're talking about things like leukemia, we're talking about things like cancer. This is something that actually affected me in my personal family. The reason why I am supporting Seattle Children's Hospital is because my brother was diagnosed with cancer when he was 3 years old. And we come from a extremely poor family. My upbringing was supported by charity and by family. Without the help for even just everyday things like food on the table and clothing, we would be in a much different position and in a different place than I am today. And thankfully, because of the Children's Miracle Network, my family was able to get the help that my brother needed, and he was able to win the battle against cancer. He's now 28 years old, and he lives a pretty healthy, normal adult life. He did have some physical repercussions from having cancer. He had a brain tumor that cost him the loss of one of his eyes. But I tell you right now, if you had never seen him, you would never know there was anything different about him. He's just a normal, average, everyday guy, and he's such a great humor. He brings quite a bit of life to any situation, and he's always got a positive attitude, and he's not willing to even make fun of his own situation. Best case in point or example I can give of that is he used to wear a shirt before he was not allowed to school anymore that said, "It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye." Let that sink in for a minute. We got a kid here who literally has one eye, and he's wearing a shirt that says that. That's the kind of humor, that's the kind of fun that he brings to everybody around him. And a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that he was given the treatments he needed because people were donating to a great place like this to help kids get the stuff that they need to get healthy and live a happy life. That's all I got for that. I'm going to continue on with this whole, and I hope you guys join me here for the next episode, and I hope that you join me in my fight to raise money for Extra Life. I got all kinds of plans on this server, and I have no intention of going anywhere. This is, shall we say, a love project for me. It is not about the objects that are made. It's not about the scenery that is seen. It's about the destination and the journey along the way.